This is the story of a boy who had lost everything. No money, no support, no hope. His dreams slowly fell apart. Friends drifted away. His family had lost faith in him. And the most dangerous part, he had lost belief in himself. Every morning felt like a burden. He woke up, but he wasn't really living. People would say, he's not going to do anything in life. And slowly, he started to believe it too. Days passed, and his life kept sinking deeper into darkness. One night, everything changed. He was sitting alone in his room, silence all around him. His hands were shaking, tears in his eyes, and just one question in his heart. What now? He looked up at the sky, but this time, he didn't complain. He just said, "If someone is really out there, please don't leave me alone." After that, there was complete silence for a few seconds. Then, something happened. Something he never forgot. No bright light, no voice. But suddenly, a deep peace settled in his heart, as if someone whispered from within, "You're not finished yet." That moment was small, but powerful. The next morning, his life was still the same. Same problems, same struggles. But he had changed. He made a decision. I'll try again. Small steps, every single day, without stopping. People still laughed. Failures still came. But this time, he didn't give up, because now he knew he wasn't alone. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and slowly, things started to change. A small opportunity came. He grabbed it, then another, and one day, the same person everyone had rejected became a success story. People started saying, "He's just lucky." But what they didn't know, it wasn't luck, it was blessings. The blessings of an archangel. That came to him on the night he was completely broken. But the real truth is, archangels only come when you decide to stand up. Signs only appear when you start to believe. Miracles only happen when you refuse to give up. So if you're struggling today, if it feels like everything is over, remember this. This might be the darkest chapter of your story, but it's not the end. Maybe an archangel is still standing beside you, just waiting to see whether you rise or not. And the day you rise, that's the day your destiny changes. But the real test began after that. When his life started to change, he thought everything would become easy, but the truth was completely different. As soon as he started moving forward, the problems only grew bigger. New responsibilities, new failures, and old fears began to return. Many times, he felt maybe it was all an illusion. Maybe there was no archangel at all. And one night, he began to break again. He said to himself, "I'm tired." But in that very moment, something strange happened. This time, there was no peace. Instead, there was a voice from within him. "You've come this far. Why are you turning back now?" He was stunned. This voice wasn't coming from outside. It was coming from within him. That's when he realized The Archangel wasn't outside anymore. It had become a part of him. After that day, he stopped waiting. He wasn't looking for signs anymore. He became the sign. Whenever he fell, he lifted himself up. Whenever fear appeared, he reminded himself, "I'm not alone." Slowly, his confidence became unstoppable. Now people started feeling inspired by him. But what they didn't know was that his greatest victory was not outside, it was within. Because he learned this, blessings always come, but it's your job to turn them into reality. The Archangel may show the path, but you have to walk it. And when you finally stand up for yourself, the whole world begins to stand with you. So if you're struggling today, and it feels like there are no signs, maybe it's time for you to become a sign for someone else. Because real transformation begins the moment you stop waiting and become the miracle yourself. And then something happened. Something impossible to explain. His life had completely changed. Confidence, success, respect, everything was flowing in. But there was still one question inside him. Was that really an archangel? Or just my imagination? And then, one day, he got an opportunity. One that could change his entire life. But the risk was huge. If he failed, everything could be over. That night, he sat in the same place where his journey had begun. Darkness, silence, and him. He closed his eyes, and this time, he didn't ask for anything. He just said, "If you really exist, then I'm ready." And suddenly, a strong gust of wind blew. The door of the room moved on its own. His heart started pounding. But this time, there was no fear, only a strange sense of clarity, as if everything had suddenly become clear. What to do, how to do it, and why to do it. He opened his eyes, and there was just one line in his mind. Trust the path. The next day, he took the risk. People tried to stop him again, said, "Don't do it. This is wrong." But this time, he didn't stop, because now he had no doubt. Days passed, pressure increased, situations got tougher, but he stayed strong. And then, that moment came, the one that changed everything. He succeeded. So much that people couldn't believe it. Interviews, fame, respect, everything was his. But the most important thing was, he didn't need any proof anymore. Because he had realized, the Archangel isn't some external force. It's the highest version within you. That voice that pushes you forward despite fear. That belief that lifts you up even after you fall. That is the Archangel. And in the end, he understood one thing. A miracle doesn't happen when life becomes easy. A miracle happens when you still believe in the impossible. So if you're watching this, and you feel like something is missing in your life, remember, maybe you shouldn't wait for a sign. Maybe you need to become the sign. Because the Archangel is always with you, this time working from within you